A turn to come in again. The 19 runners. Got 11 fences to jump. Only one ditch, remember. It's number 8, the ditch, as they miss the fence in front of the Stearns. Started trying to get back behind the tape. Correlated a little bit behind the others. So it's Classified. Prominent Artist being turned to come in. Skellum just, this is he nearest to us in the sheepskin noseband, just playing up a little bit. Bit restive, he's a trailblazer normally. Turned again. This looks a possibility, and they're away. And coming to the first, Golden Vow is one of the first to show with Spinning Saint, and Spinning Saint looks as though he's going to land over the first in the lead. Spinning Saint from Water Rock and Sailor's Return. They're all safely over that. Brave Fellow just climbed it a little bit in rear, but it's Spinning Saint from Water Rock and Skellum, and behind them Pay Freeze, and they're going a real good gallop in this testing ground here at Cheltenham. They've all jumped that one safely the second, and it's Spinning Saint from Water Rock and Skellum and Pay Freeze. Then Ballymiles and the Brockshee and $50 more. Golden Vow over there on the inside. Just in behind them come Pay Related and Prominent Artist and Sailor's Return and Sea Image and Book of Kells and Cruise Missile. Brave Fellow and Solemnus, the back markers at the moment, as they come down towards the third. Last year's second, Spinning Saint in the lead from Water Rock and Pay Freeze and Skellum and Golden Vow. Just in behind them, $50 more on the Brockshee and Prominent Artist and Cruise Missile. On the far side, Sailor's Return behind them, Pay Related and Booker Kells, and then Slaney behind. Slaney is Classified, and then Brave Fellow. Then Run With Pride, and behind Run With Pride is Sea Image on the inside, and finally Solemnus, and that's the order as they race past this ditch now. Quite a long run towards the next fence. Spinning Saint in the lead as they swing left-handed and begin to run down towards the fourth fence. Spinning Saint from Water Rock and Pay Freeze in third. Then comes Skellum and Golden Vow, and $50 more on the outside of the Brockshee. Prominent Artist will there on the inner, and then Pay Related. Then comes Ballymiles. Behind Ballymiles is Sailor's Return, and then on the outer is Cruise Missile with Slaney and Book of Kells. And over the next it's Spinning Saint, who lads in the lead from Water Rock, and they're all safely over that one. Sea Image is in rear at the moment, and it's Spinning Saint in the lead with the Brockshee. Tommy Carberry going up into second now as they come to the water. Spinning Saint from the Brockshee, Prominent Artist on the inside, Pay Freeze on the far side. Just in behind them come Golden Vow, then Pay Related, and then Skellum, and then $50 more. Then Sailor's Return on the inside as they come down towards the sixth. And the Brockshee landed in the lead there from Spinning Saint. Then Pay Freeze. Then Prominent Artist, a very close fourth. Skellum on the outside. Behind him is Pay Related. Behind Pay Related is Golden Vow. And then making ground over on the far side is Cruise Missile. So now they're leveling up for the only ditch in the race. 4 from home. And it's the Brockshee in the lead from Spinning Saint. In third, very close now to them, is Prominent Artist. Then comes Skellum on the outside of Pay Freeze. Then Pay Related, and then there was a faller there, and Run With Pride was brought down in rear. No, Run With Pride wasn't brought down. He's recovered all right. He's recovered, and as they race towards the top of the hill, it's still the Brockshee in the lead. Skellum was the faller at that ditch. The Brockshee from Prominent Artist. Then Spinning Saint, then $50 more, and then Pay Related. Then just in behind them come Classified. Running down now towards the third last fence, the Brockshee, Spinning Saint, Prominent Artist, Pay Related, $50 more, Sea Image, Classified, Brave Fellow, and Run With Pride, and the Brockshee landed in the lead there. The Brockshee, and Solemnus is a faller at that one, and it's the Brockshee being challenged now by Pay Related, Classified, $50 more. Just in behind them comes Golden Vow, Brave Fellow, and Sea Image. The Brockshee landed in the lead there. The Brockshee at that one from Prominent Artist, Classified, and Pay Related. Then Brave Fellow just in behind them with Golden Vow, and then Spinning Saint. Racing now towards the final fence, and it's the Brockshee being pressed by Prominent Artist with on the near side Classified, then Brave Fellow. And it's Classified coming to challenge the Brockshee now. Then Brave Fellow, and then Prominent Artist over the last. The Brockshee lands in the lead from Classified. Then Brave Fellow and Prominent Artist racing into the closing stages. And it's veteran Tommy Carberry in the lead on the Brockshee being challenged by Classified. The Brockshee from Classified as they race up towards the line. The Brockshee holding Classified. And at the line, the Brockshee wins it from Classified second and Brave Fellow third. That's the 1, 2, 3, and 4 was Pay Related. And then Golden Vow behind them, Prominent Artist, and $50 $50 more. Then Sea Image and Sailor's Return, and behind them Spinning Saint, and then Booker Kelson last to finish with Slaney. And so the result of the Arkle Challenge Trophy: first, number 20, the Brock She, owned by Mr. T.J. Murray, trained by Arthur Moore in Ireland and ridden by Tommy Carberry. Second was number 4, Classified, owned by Mr. G.A. Rogers, trained by Nicky Henderson, ridden by Steve Smith-Eccles. And third, number 3, Brave Fellow, owned by T. Kilroe and Sons Limited, trained by Jimmy Fitzgerald and ridden by Tony Charlton. Fourth was number 10, Pay Related. Second time in the last 3 years that Tommy Carberry, 40-year-old Tommy Carberry, has won the Arkle Trophy. Number 8 for the Irish in this, the 14th running. Here's how the Brock She won it as we review it with Richard Pittman.
And as they turned for home, the Brock She had gone to the front, but there were several horses breathing down his neck. Just weakening there in second place in the yellow colours is Prominent Artist. He'd beaten the Brock She last time out, but the danger now looks to be Classified, ridden by Steve Smith-Eccles. Steve, a real worker on his horses, but Brock She jumping the last again to keep him back in the race. He jumped superbly throughout. Brave Fellow coming up on the wide outside in the yellow as Prominent Artist goes back. Pay Related in 5th place, but Tommy Carberry, well, he knows this Cheltenham Hill very well. Working very hard on the Brock She, a fine-looking animal, this one. He's by Gold Hill, the sire of Comedy of Errors. He's holding Classified all the way up the hill, and it was nice to see Steve Smith-Eccles congratulating Tommy as they passed. It's good for a jockey to get a winner early in the meeting, and Tommy, who'll be going for the Gold Cup on Royal Bond, will be feeling a happy man tonight. As the line came, this horse was going away, and staying was one thing I didn't think he'd do in the heavy ground, but he's done it well.